And how are you doing? I was trying to see who do I have in the house with me. So we'll do it this way. What a live we're about to have, guys. There we are. Okay, Tracy, good evening. Jerry, good evening. Shamaka, good evening. Black Jewel, hello. Sharon Leatherwood, hello. Angel, no, I'm sorry, Angela. Angela. I got a piece of candy in my mouth. It went down the wrong way. Trinity, Pam, Miss LB, hello, hello. Indigo, Latanya, Virgo 73, Darlene, Latanya, Misty Blue, Sheila, Chillaxing. So guys, P&J Entertainment. While we waiting on more people to come in, let me get this copyright disclaimer out the way, guys, because I'm telling you, the things I'm about to talk about, it might consist of some names. So let me clear myself. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, and reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So let's get that out the way with. So happy that you guys are here today, and I hope everybody had an amazing day. So you all know that I stopped doing live in the evening, whereas I was doing them 2 hours a day, 7 days a week. But this issue has arrived, and it's so big that I just cannot turn a blind eye. It has to be spoken on. So I will be speaking on this. Antoinette, hello. Mom of a truck driver. Tater. Teresa. Kia B. Hey ladies. K-Buck. So what I wanted to talk about is this LA situation. So I don't know how many of you guys can remember all the details, but I'm going to try to refresh some of your memories on some things. So the incident where her son allegedly accused her of hurting him as a young kid when he was about 11 years old. So we know that it had kind of like quiet down and nobody hadn't been talking about it. Then it sprouted up again to the point where it got into the hand of this guy. They call himself Gerald, and he's some big news media, not media, but he has a news channel that he hosts, a social media news channel that he hosts called the North Carolina Herald or something like that. So it made it into his hands to where he talked about it a little bit, but LA is the person's name, and she got a lot of aliases, which is LA, PH, Bumpy. You know, she got all these different names that we choose to call her out here. She decided recently, like a couple of days ago, for this strange reason, she wanted to start this story up again. And so I was watching, I did not look at the video that everybody was talking about because it was so disturbing, and it triggers me when I hear about this incident with her and her son. It just triggers me. It just make the worst of me come out, because I don't play around when it comes to children. I don't like to see kids hurt. It hurts me. But anyway, I think this is just in my opinion that she started this whole story back up again simply for the reason because everybody know, most of you guys in my chat, I am familiar with you guys because we visit the same platform. We're in the same circle. So we go from platform to platform. So one thing that I noticed that she's no longer being talked about. Nobody is really talking about LA anymore. Most chats that I visit, which is about 15 of them, they're talking about Roz and they're talking about Sharita. So they have really like taken over their airwaves in this sector right now, in this present time. So in my opinion, this is why LA started this conversation up again, because she know nobody's talking about her. So she figured that, you know, I told you guys way when that she's very clever with this social media thing. She's been doing it for a while, to the point that I gave her credit and say she have mastered this thing because she's been doing it for so long. And being born under the same sign as I am, I always know that how we tackle things. You know, when we get our hands into something and we study it long enough to be the best of the best. So she's good at what she do. She know the people. She know what sways the people, what can get people attention. She know what can get people in an uproar. She know how to manipulate the situation. So this is what I think that she have done with this situation. She remember back like last year when the story first broke, when her son first broke the story, which was last year at the beginning of the year. But he was telling everybody to give him a chance to have his birthday and he was going to really tell it all. So in January of last year is when we first heard of anything like this. And it started when he said that he was going to tell everybody what was going on, but he was not of age. And also, another thing that put her on the radar was Sharita. Sharita went to Ra's platform, and because she know Ross talk about LA all the time. LA is Ra's niece. And that is just what I mean when I mean her commentary. She talks about LA all the time because she see a lot of things wrong there, and she just tried. She started off trying to just critique mother to mother, and try to throw some pointers in. But this lady's so stubborn, she took offense to it. She didn't want Ross to tell her a damn thing, okay? So she took offense to it. And she started saying things like, she didn't have to tell me like that. If she wanted to say, not she, but if anybody want to tell me something, they know how to get in touch with me. So she took it as a slap in the face and being embarrassed. That's what LA took it the other way. She took it totally the opposite way of what Ross was putting out there. So she took offense to it. But Sharita was trying to get on Ra's platform because she used to be a friend of LA. And when she was a friend of LA, and LA invited her to come to her home. And Sharita lives in Texas. So LA invited Sharita to come to her home. She said, if you come to my home and help me move some stuff, I'll give you some things. Because LA was trying to move from one house to another because a lot of people had got her address and everybody knew, so she was trying to get out of there. So Sharita drove cross country from Texas to Georgia, which is a two-day trip, in a U-Haul, her and her sons. They went to LA's house to help LA move. While Sharita was there, Sharita observed some things. But not only did she observe things, Sharita was there looking for things. Sharita even went as far as recording things, like she was recording the lady drawers, guys. Can you imagine somebody coming to your house and you leave them in your house while you go to the stove, and they in your bedroom looking through your drawers, looking through your underwears? Who does that? Who does that? So I figured right there, Sharita was up to no good. She was searching. I don't even know why LA trusted her like that. She had just met this lady. So she don't trust the lady to leave her in her home with her kids while she went wherever she went. And Sharita took advantage of her opportunity. She's in the lady's bathroom looking at her underwear, recording it and stuff like that. So that was weird within itself. The second thing Sharita did was she walked into the children's room and she said she observed some hanky-panky going on. So she never told LA about what was going on, but she brought it to Ra's platform to tell the world what she observed with LA children. And we're not talking about the kids. My video is not about the children. I'm just trying to bring you all up to speed on what my video is about. So when she did that, when she went to Ra's platform and told Ross what she had observed in LA's house, it was like thousands of people watching that video. And it spread it like wildfire. Everybody knew what was being said. It got back to LA. And when it got back to LA, instead of LA going look at her cameras, because it's been said that everything is allegedly, it's been said that LA has cameras all throughout her house, in every room, where she can see everything that's going on in the house. So instead of LA looking at the camera to see what Sharita had observed, she called her daughter. Now this was, the camera is rolling, so I viewed this with my own two eyes. I witnessed this, what I'm about to say. So she called her daughter, Essie, Essie, get your ass down here. So Essie come down. So when Essie came down, do you know what that lady did? She snatched a seven-year-old daughter up in the collar like this. Get your bitch ass over here. Tell me right now. You tell me right now what you was doing up there. And the little girl was just, nervous, You better not lie to me. You better not lie to me. So anyway, she recording this guy. So when you record things for people to see, of course people gonna talk about it. So miss me with that. People gonna talk about it. You recording it, it's on live, everybody in the world see it. So yeah, we gonna talk about it. But anyway, that was the first thing I thought, ooh, I was so upset when I saw how she handled that little girl, 7 years old. And she called her a bitch ass. I said, whoa, do you know how many people saw that? Do you know how many people saw that video? It was thousands of people saw that video, but was anybody talking about it? Nobody said a word how she grabbed that girl up in her collar like that and called her a bitch ass and told her, tell her what was going on. When only thing she had to do was go look at the video. She got cameras everywhere. But anyway, that's the first thing that I observed. And when Sharita was in LA's house, she told the world that she saw things that was going on that wasn't right, but she didn't ever tell the mom. So we kind of fought at Sharita for not telling her. But of course, to come to find out, she knew a lot of the stuff that was going on. Which takes us to her elder son, Killer Ken. He has his own social media page now, guys. So if anybody want to go check him out, I like him. I call him Teenager. He endured a lot, guys. He was born into the world with all odds against him because he had a mother that was not tight upstairs, She struggled. She struggled because she had some things that take place in her life, and then she brought new life into the world. So she wasn't even right to have kids, but she had 4 of them. And that older son, he caught the most hell. Allegedly, when he was 2 years old, I think he got whooped by one of her boyfriends or something. And the man beat him so bad on his hiney until it was black and blue. Allegedly, this is something that I'm hearing. And just imagine a 2-year-old kid being beat like that could have killed him. He could have had a heart attack. He could have killed him. But God saw different. God let him survive. God brought him through it. God brought him through it because that boy been through some stuff. Then on top of that, then she lose her children. Man, oh man. She lose the kids and they got put into the system. And we still talking about her older son, teenager. Got put in the system where in the system he was assaulted in the system before she got him back. So he told his mother about that. Of course, I think coming from his mouth, if I'm not mistaken, he said she didn't believe him. She didn't believe him. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I might be getting this story twisted just a little bit. He was assaulted by one of her friends. That's why she didn't want to believe it. But it turned out to be true. So, boy, that baby right there, he been through some stuff. Now, where we are today, LA have, the son has accused the mother or doing some things to him when he was 11 years old because he was playing some music and he was dancing to the music, and for some reason I still don't understand that part, why she didn't like that music. Why she didn't like that music. I don't understand that because I don't know who that artist is. But she did not like the music, so she was in a rage. She was in a rage. Can you all imagine being in such a rage to the point that you say you snap? So she snapped, in her words. That's another time that boy could have died. That's another time he could have died. But God brought him through that also. That poor child right there been through some stuff. He need to write a book. He need to write a book how he survived all of this. But guys, I'm gonna come to the comments in just a minute. But I got so much I gotta say. So he came through that, and now he's old enough to tell the world his story. So after he told everybody that what his mom did to him last year, it kind of quiet down. People stopped talking about it because everybody like, don't talk about the children. Don't talk about the children. Leave the children out of it. So being respectful, a lot of us content creators, we did just that. We left the children out of it. So now, the mom, LA, she done brought this stuff back up again. And the reason, like I said in the beginning, I think she did it because she knows she's not being talked about anymore. I'm being told, allegedly, she's losing her views, subscriber, all of that. Everything is coming down. So now she came and brought this story back up. But with this story, let me tell you guys about the son. He took a lie detector test. And when he took the lie detector test, he told everybody what had happened. And then he went and took a lie detector test. And guess what, guys? I think it was like 6 or 7 questions. He passed with flying colors. Everything that he had been saying that had happened to him, he was telling the truth. He was telling the truth, everything. Now, right before he went and he took that test, his mother took a polygraph test, as they call it. But it was about something totally different. It was about a friend of hers that was, somebody had called the police on her friend because her friend had got in trouble. Her friend had passed on, so rest in peace to her. Her friend has passed on. But everybody was saying that LA is the one that called the police on the friend. So she wanted to prove to everybody that she didn't do it, so she go take the lie detector test, guys. Hear me on this. On her way to take the lie detector test, when she came back, she was just bragging to all the people how lie detector test, that's the way to go. It always is upright, it's good, it's powerful, it's strong, it's stand up in court. Everybody, the lie detector test was the thing to do if you ever get caught in a situation. Go take your lie detector test because the lie detector test don't lie. Now those was her words. The lie detector test don't lie in that instant when it was her and her best friend or one of her friends. She was telling the audience like me, the lie detector don't lie. Now she was saying it then because she passed. So it didn't lie then. But when her son went and took the lie detector test, then she went and took one also. So they both took the lie detector test, guys. He passed. She failed. So now she's saying, anybody can pass a lie detector test if they believe their lies. Okay? Y'all get ready now. So he passed the lie detector test because he believed his lies. Okay? So did she believe her lie? So why she didn't pass? Did she believe her lie? Did she believe that only thing she did was try to help a constipated kid out with her finger? Did she believe that? She said it. So why didn't she pass? Light bulb moment for anybody that's still over there following her. Light bulb moment, okay? She say he passed because he believed his lies. So did she believe her lie? Why she didn't pass? So here we are. Now she want to downplay the lie detector test. Now she want to downplay it. Now the guys. Now before she was powering it up, telling everybody how it was the best thing to do. Now she no fail. Now she like, oh, those things ain't good anyway. You can't, they don't tell the truth. They don't hold up in court. Nobody can't take a lie detector test. Anybody can pass a lie detector test. Only thing you gotta do is just know how. Anybody can beat that. Anybody, but she wasn't saying that when she was trying to clear her name from not telling the police, calling the police on that lady. She wasn't saying it then. But just because she failed and her son passed, not anybody can pass a lie detector test. Do y'all hear me on this? Do y'all hear me on this? Guys, it's get even better. Let me read a few of your comments so I can see how many people are with me. I'm going to start a little bit at the top. But guys, you got to hear me tonight. So far, when I look into my comments, I really don't hear anybody, see anybody in my conversation. I'm just looking at a lot of hellos and stuff like that. Okay, Demi, spiritual, you are definitely having a point, Granny. She doesn't like that. The spotlight is no longer on her. There we go. Okay. And another comment. Hey, Kima. Kima's here. Another comment. It's all Sharita's fault. Putting it out. Now they are trying to blame Roz. We know where it came from. Everybody is quite aware of where it came from. But just because people don't like Roz, they're going to say that it started there. Yeah. She allowed Sharita to come to her platform and tell the world what she observed in LA's house. And not only that, Sharita was walking through LA house, so that means she came with ulterior motive when she came there. If you're taking pictures of the lady's underwear, make that make sense right there. Wow, that's just mind-blowing for me. That's mind-blowing. That is just mind-blowing. Okay, Brenda, gotcha. Okay, got it. So anyway, guys, let me see if anybody else wants to say anything before I start on. Sharon say, Bumpy tortured that child. You're in agreement with so many people. Vitamin Girl said, taking objects because the music was like this is such a shame. Yes, because of music. When I was young and when my kids was young, if they did something that I didn't want to do, I'd tell them to stop, and that was the end of that. I didn't have to snap. Sheila said, I think her conscience is eating her up. Do you think that's why she brought it back up, Sheila? Because she should have let this thing go, because you know what? It's on and popping now. She should have left it alone. She should have left it alone when everybody shut up about it. She should have left it alone. Miss Henry says she really didn't pass the test neither because she didn't use the girl full name. Okay? We believe you, Courtney. Oh, I don't like to say his name. We believe you, Killer Ken. We believe you, teenager. Yes, so guys, so let me see. Sherilyn. Okay, she's just talking to PJ. Miss Henry says she fell. Okay. Okay, guys, so back to what I was talking about. I don't read your comments, so let me just come back to where I was at. So now that brings us to where we are today. She brought the thing back up again. And you know what this lady was talking about when I saw her today? I think it was on today. She was bragging how she had received 75,000 views for that video. That's what it was all about in the first place. It was all about views, but why would you open up a can of worms? I think one of the reasons why you brought that back up because you don't think your son is going to come back at you. But that child has the right to defend himself, and he has the right to not let you drag his name in the mud. Now, I was watching Chase earlier today, and she was just saying how a child will do what they see. Everybody know that. Every parent, every person, every grown-up, everybody in the world know that we learn what we live. Whatever we live, however our environment is, that's what we learn. Everybody knows that. So it goes without saying. It goes without saying. So I want to say that this lady, she put out, when Jared found the story and she came out trying to defend herself, she said, I put up $5,000. I read this. Now this is allegedly and in my opinion, I give $5,000 if that lady just contact me. If that lady contact me that I gave housing to during that time, if you just contact me and let me prove to the people that I'm telling the truth, and just contact me, I'll give you $5,000. So I think about 3 weeks, a month, maybe six weeks at the most don't went by. He come this lady from out of the woodwork. I said that was a Houdini, abracadabra, watch me pull a rabbit out of my ass act right there, because that's what she did. She pulled a whole lady out of her ass, talking about, this is the lady that used to live with me. But in the beginning, I don't know who she is, where she's from. So how you know that's the lady? How do you know that's the lady? You said you don't remember nothing about the lady. You said you don't remember nothing about this lady. You don't even know what the lady looked like. That's what you said, LA. So here you come with this lady, and she come in lying. What was her first sentence? You didn't do nothing. See? Everybody knows she did something because she told on herself. She told everybody she did something. So what are you talking about, Ashley? Where did you come from? And then Ashley, the lady that was supposed to be living in the house during the time of this incident, she's all on live lying. You know you're going straight to hell, and I hope your whole family see you lying for that money. But I think she made an even sweeter deal with you. That's why, started you a Facebook page. Why you got to start a Facebook page? just to tell your side of the story. Because she promised you she was going to help you. That's all it's about. She promised you if you come and convince the world of this lie and help her get them 75,000 views, she will help you get your page off the ground. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, Ashley. You know that's what happened. And then on top of that, you telling your story, you want to start off talking about, I was at this restaurant called Cordon Bleu. Who the hell can remember what they ate 6 years ago? Who can remember what restaurant they ate 6 years ago if nothing traumatic didn't happen in the restaurant? Our brain don't operate like that. So that's a lie. And you're going to start off talking about, I remember. She already came, LA, already came and told everybody that you got brain damage. And you don't remember much of the story. But now, you on live talking like you know everything. And lying all the way to the bank. I wouldn't give you a dime. Liar. And I hope you lying for her is your reputation is better than your reputation, okay? Because you have lied and the world has seen you. Even though you tried to stay in the dark, in the shadow, and you weren't trying to let nobody see you, if you're right and you telling the truth, you see all this light I got on me? Because I ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. You was hiding in the dark because your ass is ashamed that you out here lying. Talking about, didn't nothing happen? She didn't put her hand on him. That's a lie. That's the first lie. Then you go right back and say, Tay, her boyfriend at the time, he couldn't even restrain her. He couldn't even hold her. She was losing her whole mind. You said that big old man could not even hold her. So just think if Tay wasn't there, was she going to kill Courtney that day? Forgive me for saying his name. But I already did my copyright disclaimer, and he is of age. I'm talking about teenager. Was she going to kill him that day if Tay hadn't been there to hold her? Tell me, since you know so much. I was going to the restaurant and I was going to order me some French fries and some fish. And they had crab legs. What the hell is you talking about, lady? What do they have to do with anything? It was raining and I was crying. And that's when I first met her. Lie. You lying. And everybody in the world that watch her know that you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. And then you're going to have the audacity to say, I don't even watch her. Lie. Everybody watch her. And I don't know what her son doing. A lie. But I do watch him. I have watched his video. Of course you have. You know exactly what's going on. You know exactly what's going on. Liar. You know exactly what's going on. You know the whole story. But you came trying to defend somebody that has already told the world what happened. That's where you messed up at. That's so stupid. Stupid is as stupid does. Shame on you, lady. Shame on you. And LA already told everybody your elevator don't go all the way to the top. How about that? She already told everybody that before you even did that live with her. This lady, she don't remember a whole lot. Well, what the hell she doing on live talking for? If she don't remember, why don't she go somewhere and sit down? Because we believe Killer Ken. We believe him. And you even said, LA, that he was telling the truth, but not the way that he said it. So you could at least abreast this lady and told her what you had already told everybody. Because she's trying to renege on everything, talking about he didn't do nothing. And my daughter said she didn't do nothing. Girl, stop it. We already know the story. LA told the story her damn self. How dumb. This is like two stupid criminals. That's what it like. Two stupid criminals trying to sell the story. Please. The second thing you said that was a lie, you're going to talk about, oh, we was all there. We was all there, and then on her video, allegedly, she said that they don't know where you had went, but she was watching your child for you. That's in the video. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, strange lady? Where do you come from? What is your motive? Why are you here lying to everybody? Do we have stupid written all over our faces? You know that you got a sweet deal coming out of this for coming on here lying. But I'm finna shoot some holes in that sweet deal because you lying, girl. And you know you're lying. You know, fell on hard time, whoever you are. Talking about my 17-year-old daughter pregnant and this too stressed for her. Your daughter no told you no hell. You ain't putting me on live. I ain't coming up there. I'm not finna lie for that lady. I don't even know that lady. And you don't know that lady. Telling that old lie. Trying to get some brownie points and trying to start you up a Facebook page. Because that's what she don't promise you. That she gonna help you get your Facebook page off the ground. Because what other reason would you have to create a whole page to tell your story? You went to her page to tell your story. So why do you need to set up a Facebook page? Light bulb moment, make it make sense. See, Granny is good at this. Granny's good at this. I just stopped talking about that lady a long time ago. I just don't want to talk about her because there's enough people talking about her. I don't need her for my content. I don't talk about her. But this lie that she's trying to push, not this one. Because you know why? I am for what teenagers said because I know that took place. And I know that happened and I wasn't even there. Just listening at the two conflicting stories, I know which one is telling the truth. And the lie detector did not lie. And it did not fail. It told the truth. He told the truth. Now she know when to dig your ass up because she loved digging shit up. She know dig you up, like I said, like a Houdini. Watch me pull a rabbit out of my ass, and here you are lying. Who are you? Who are you? Get the hell out of here with that. Get your ass on down the road. Get on down the road, okay? With that big old lie you out here trying to promote for your own best interest. Get on down here. Let me tell you something, lady. First of all, you should be ashamed of yourself because what happened to a child. 11 years old, that happened to a child. And you standing up there with his mama, talking about she didn't even do nothing. He was 11 years old, lady. He was a kid. He was a kid. Then, here you go again, Ashley. We're going to remember that name. You better change your damn name. Or that better not been your real name. Ashley. You said, wasn't no music playing? I be James Brown, as Charita like to say. I be goddamn. Wasn't no music playing? Wasn't no music playing. Wasn't no music playing. So guess what? You need to get with Treese on that. I said Treese, but I meant LA. You need to get with her on that because she told us, and Courtney told us, that it was music playing. So it was music playing. What are you talking about, lady? You don't even know what you're talking about. And it's so crazy because you're supposed to be her witness. And you got the story all wrong. How you gonna say there was no music playing? That's is what sparked the whole incident was the music, Donnie. Was the music. The music did take place. She could have just sit you down and told you that part. If she got you out here lying, she got you looking real bad. You looking real bad right now, baby. You are looking really, 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 really bad. I'm going back in my comments for a minute. You are a fool. You are a fool. And I hope your Facebook page do not make it because you starting out on a lie. You starting out on the lie and you showing the world what you won't do for money. What you won't do for money. What a shame, what a shame. And LA favorite little quote, money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. But I bet you she can't tell you where in the Bible to find that so you can read it for yourself since she like to say it so much. And she said so much, it looked like by now she would have been went to the scripture in the Bible and found out exactly where it is, what chapter, what verse, so she can stop saying it or share it with the people and let the people read it for themselves because I'm that type of person. You ain't going to quote the Bible to me. You can tell me where to find it at and let me go read it for myself. That's right. You are a hot mess, lady. You are a hot mess. Out here telling that old lie because you're trying to get your little Facebook page off the ground. Lying on a kid. Lying on a kid. And as you say, now you got a grandchild coming into the world. You know what goes around comes around, right? Don't you forget this lie that you putting out there for what? For profit? Why? Why are you lying on her son for her? Why? Why you help her? You should have ran instead of coming out here. What she tell you? I got 1 million followers. You believe she got 1 million followers? So what now you starstruck? You starstruck? Because what you're doing right now, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. That's what it's going to do. And it's already started. Don't think you was going to come and tell that big story, that big lie, and you wasn't going to get no backlash. It's a lot of us content creators, we just took our hands off of it. Just like Gerald, the North Carolina guy, I don't think he want this story because he took his hands off of it. He don't want this story. It's too big of a story, and it's messy, and it's going to pull a lot of people in it, and he just took his hands off of it. He took his hands off of it. Once he investigated it and saw how deep it went, that dude didn't want to have nothing to do with this mess. He was like, you know what? I got a good reputation going on. I'm not going to let that woman bring me down. I'm getting the hell up out of this. And he just politely excused himself. He don't want this story. This story is so big, it should be TMZ. It could be the local news. And this lady, I think what she have done, she have put the last nail in the coffin. She should have left it alone. She should not have restarted it back up again. But she was so desperate because nobody's talking about her no more. She went and found the worst story about herself to kick up. Have you ever seen anybody that's their own worst enemy? I mean, what she did was she's her own demise. What she did, she just killed herself with this story. She could have found anything else, but she found this story because she liked the views that she get from this story. You all know how she'd go live and cuss everybody out and tell everybody, pussy asshole, pussy asshole. Y'all know how she do that. She didn't do that this time. She really did. She's her own demise this time. She can't blame this on nobody. Her people can't blame nobody. Anybody that's following her on Facebook or YouTube, y'all can't blame anybody for this one. She did this to herself. She did it to herself. She should have left it alone. Now she out here bragging how she got 75,000 views for that video she did the other night. So, Ashley, you had 75,000 people to watch that video. So everybody have saw your face. Everybody saw you. Now you social media famous. How you feel? How you feel? You social media famous. The biggest lie ever told. That's the name of it. And that's the label gonna follow you. The lady that told the biggest lie that was ever told concerning LA. Girl, you are sad. You are sad talking about wasn't no music playing. She said, hold up. She was trying to shut your ass up on that. Hold up, wait a minute. You know it was some music playing. You don't even know what you out here doing. Did she surprise you? You didn't know she was gonna call you? You wasn't getting ready for the story? Wow. And a lot of people say, now we already know that the whole family's messed up, but I'm not gonna talk about that. But I think that her grandmother, she was smart. She said, I can't remember. You know why grandma couldn't remember? Because grandma don't want to be in this it. Grandma don't want to be in this. That's why she can't remember. I don't know what happened. And that's her way out all the situation. That was her way out with her mom. That was her way out with her daughter. That was her way out with her granddaughter. I don't remember. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. And that's her way out. And that's a great way to keep your hands clean, Ashley. I can't believe you fell for the old okie doke. You got yourself all out here like that. They coming for your ass, girl. You don't even know what you have done to yourself. That's sad. You done it. Bumpy paid this woman $20 to lie. They just didn't practice the lie. Amen. Ain't practiced the lie. The girl don't know what she's saying. The first thing out of her mouth was, did nothing happen? The first thing out your mouth was, did nothing happen? I could not. I say, everybody knows something happened. That was easy right there. What do you think she went and got you for? To say, did nothing? You were so eager. You were so eager to help her that you didn't even know what you were talking about. That's the sad part. Carmen, you better know it. She is. Barbara was asking trans for pill to help her pass the lie detector test. We heard that. That's allegedly, but we heard it. We believe you killer Kens. Yes, we do. We believe him. We believe teenager. You ain't got to, let me tell you something, teenager. If you don't know, your mother has her followers, of course, but you don't even know how many people, if you're looking at my video, ask Granny, if you're watching me right now, you don't even realize how many people are backing you up. How many people are for you. How many people believe you. You ain't got to prove nothing to us. You ain't got to prove nothing to us, but what we do want you to defend yourself against that so-called, we ain't gonna even call her that what she brought you into the world, so your transportation here. She was just your transportation here, and she treated you like it, and you was her child. She didn't even know how to love you. She should have had no kids until she was ready. But she like raw sex. Everybody know that. We already know that. She brought you into the world, and the world is so happy to have you. But that transportation that you rode in here on, they can go ahead and junk that shit now, because she is done. They can junk it. They can throw it in the junkyard and let it just stay there. Exactly. She do anything for clout and money. Yes. Says Shalonda. Janice say, just like teenagers said, other kids get away from her, they're all going to speak their piece. Yes, Catherine. I pray Jerry is working in silence, Granny. I don't think so, cause he don't moved on. I don't think he want to touch this one, because you all know when he first put his hand on it, she came after his character and she started telling all of his business. So he might have things about him. He tried to tell it all. He might have things about him that he know it's his past, and everybody know that. I say your past should not be a death sentence. We all have one. Your past is not a death sentence. So don't let people hold your past over your head. When it's time to do the right thing, don't be afraid of your past. We all have one. Can't nobody in this world say they didn't do some crazy stuff when they was in their young days, okay? Everybody got a past. Everybody. But that's why God forgive us all. Because we all fall short of the glory of God. What y'all think that means? What y'all think that word said? Why you think God put that in the Bible? We all fall short because we all have a past. You don't stay there. You don't wallow there. You move forward and you move on and you do better. Jay Gill say, a million followers and $1 million both are non-existent. Let me tell you guys something. If this lady have 1 million followers, guys, that means to me, 1 million people, that's a lot of people now. 1 million people don't see anything wrong with that story. A million people is not outraged that she even did that. You all loved her because y'all thought she was a struggling mother in the beginning, and she just loved her kids. She had lost her kids, and so many people gave money trying to help her get her kids back, help her get on her feet, help her to raise them right, but she don't have the mentality to be a parent. She didn't know what that looked like because she never saw it. So 1 million people, when that son got old enough, remember, the odds was against him when he was born. When he got old enough to come out and tell the world what took place with this lady, and 1 million people still saying, oh, it's okay, he'll be all right. He outgrowed it. Are y'all serious? For real, y'all. That poor child. And we have so many other children that got stories similar to that. Some even worse. Some have died at the hands of their own parents, grandparents, relatives. It's just sad. And when that lady say, oh yeah, I snapped. How you gonna snap on a child? Please make that make sense. How you gonna snap on your child? You snapped. And it wasn't even that big of a deal. Only thing you had to do was sit that child down and talk to that child. You exposed him to so much. And when he started exposing, when he started emulating, doing the things that he was seeing and the things that he was taught, you snapped. You snapped. Why? Because you saw yourself in him? Why did you snap? That just made me think you hate yourself. And every time you look at him, you see yourself, so that you don't like yourself that much. That's all that's saying. Okay, P&J said she filed a case against her. That's why I say he took his hands off of it. So he can't speak on it. Because she filed a case on him. So if he can't speak on it, then that means he can't touch it. Shalonda said, exactly, Sharon. White Swan said, that's right, Granny. Thank you, artist. I saw that you gave me a super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, artist. I love you. You support all of us. We so appreciate you so much. We really, really, really appreciate you. And I do not want the night to go by without me saying thank you to artists. Thank you, artists. I love you. Mwah. Thank you, sis. I know a lot of people say, I heard people say recently that they don't like that word, but I come from an era like Black Power, right on, right on. He's my brother. Hey, sister, how you feeling? Hey, brother, how you feeling? So I come from that era. So when I say, hey, sis, it's not coming from a bad place. If a sister is a higher up to me. Me and my sister, we're all very close. So if I call you my sis, that means you have found a place in my heart for me to call you my sis. I don't just go out and call anybody sis. I don't just say this my sister to anybody. It got to be somebody that I find special to me. Okay, guys, so let's not get that twisted and start taking offense when somebody calls you sis. It all depends on the person and how they use it. But when I say sis, that's my little sis, that's my big sis, that's my sister in Christ, it's coming from a good place. So let me be allowed to speak the way I speak. Riri say, I just busted out laughing at work. Pisces says she needs to stop telling people 1 million followers. She's her moderator, still struggling with her followers. Make it make sense. T-Love family, oh yeah, she done started a fire now, and she ain't the one who's gonna put it out. That's right. That's right. She should have left that alone. I was so shocked when I heard she started it up again, guys. I was like, no, she didn't. She opened that can of worms again. This time it ain't gonna close until it's resolved. So, I like to give God the glory for everything. Teenager, Killer Ken, he deserved justice for what happened to him as a kid, and he deserved to have peace of mind. So I just think this is God just trying to give him his peace of mind because he had a rough start. He was born in the world by a woman that didn't even know what love looked like. Demi Spiritual say she's a liar and the truth ain't in her. Patricia says she has been exposed again by herself. Amen. Catherine, I thought so. He was adamant about charging her. Granny will be going live tonight at 8:30 to talk about it. Okay, thank you. I want to hear. She all about the numbers. Yeah, she just shouldn't have did this. Run Granny up, hit the like button, says Virgo. Thank you, Virgo. Speak, Granny, says Pisces. She didn't prime her before she went live. She sure did. That lady didn't know what she was saying, and she tried to get in front of the guys. She tried to get in front of her, like she do everything. But she made the lady seem like she was just said she had some type of brain injury, and she got some type of dementia going on, Alzheimer's going on, and the lady don't remember. That lady came on like she knowed everything, lying left and right, like she just know everything, and was wrong. Talking and trying to sound all big and bad. Talking loud and saying nothing. Wrong again. Just wrong. The way her face shaped, I can tell she's a big liar. Now that's funny right there. Boy, we got some analysts on this page. These people, we can look at your face and tell you're lying. You better speak about it, Granny, says Demi Spiritual. Mom of a truck driver say she's a paid actor, yeah, and was wrong all the way. My God, I never seen nobody F up a story like that woman did. That lady messed that story up so bad. Maybe she was high. That story was so messed up. Just like Teenager said today on his live. On his live, he said, and she gonna come with a story full of holes. That story had so many holes in the job. It was ridiculous. I think she could have kept that, and 75,000 people watched that live. She should have kept it, y'all. That was so crazy. I think that, you know what? Her mental self, her mentality, I don't even think she gave a damn. She don't give a damn whether you believe her or not. She just wanted the views. Ain't that sad? But she's going to be her own demise. She's going to be her own demise because of that attitude right there. She didn't give a damn. She don't care whether y'all believe it or not. She wanted them views. She wanted them views. Look what she did to that. Look what she did to that. She want them views over there on Facebook. Everything she does, I told you guys, Virgo, everything that woman does, she does with a motive. It's a reason for it. You just got to figure out what the reason. It's a reason for it. She don't just do stuff empty. You know, I might be giving her too much credit, but I know she thinks she's clever. She's so smart, she's dumb. You know, she's like that. She's that person. She outsmart herself. She really thought that was, did you all see the way she was trying to interview the lady? It was just, she was just so full of herself. Okay, so tell them, okay, now tell them how it all started. The lady didn't know how it all started, apparently, because she say nothing didn't happen, then none of that stuff happened. That's how it all started, fool. That's how it all started. Backfire, boom, right in the face. First word, then nothing happened. Then none of that stuff happened. That's what your eyewitness said to the world. That's what your eyewitness said. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She got you. She messed you up. She messed you up, LA. I be damned. She messed you up. Buffy doesn't know fake from reality anymore. All her marbles are gone. Tremaine says, speak, Granny. Justice for teenager. Justice for teenager. That child has been hurt all his life. Yes, so it is so time, B. Smith. It's so time for him to get a break. It's so time. And God is shining on his light on him. He's smiling on him. That's why he's doing so well on his platform. He has such a bubbly personality. He seems like he's the sweetest kid. After all of that he's been through, he would really just capture your spirit. One of the guys, he just capture your heart. He just capture your heart. He is such a bubbly, happy person, regardless of all the trauma that he's been through. And that's what I like about him. He's a strong young man, and I just want him to prevail and just get even stronger and know that this does not define you. And this too shall pass. You're going to be so great. Life has so many brilliant opportunities just for you. Your light is going to shine so bright, teenager. Your light is going to shine so bright. If you need to go talk to somebody to keep you from going to a dark place, please do. Because I'm telling you, you are a force to be reckoned with in this world. And God has smiled on your life. You have so much to offer. You have so much to offer. Don't let nobody dim your light. You are amazing. You are amazing. And I just want the world to see how great you are. Your mom tried to break you, but she couldn't break you. She could not break you. But it wasn't her. That was the devil using her, because the devil can see your future. And the devil saw that God put a star in this world, so he was trying to dim your light. That's why they let her be your transportation here. another devil. So please be strong. Don't you dare be depressed or ashamed or nothing. You got it going on. You have so many, we got some messy old people, but you got some old people that just like you. I'm digging you big time. You are great. You are great. It's nothing wrong with you. You know what you're doing. You got this. You got this. Okay? And I'm not just giving you a hype. This is true feeling. This is real what I'm saying. This is real. You got this. You're going to do just fine. Your life is just waiting on you to just step into it. And you have already stepped into your greatness. You have already now. It's going to flourish. Just keep looking ahead. Keep looking ahead. But you're going to have to. You're going to have to. And I hate to break this to you. You're going to have to close this door right here before you can go too far along. You got to close this door. This part of your life, you're going to have to get it on out the way with and be done with it so you don't have to look back on it ever again. Okay? Get it done. Chase and her daughter say, finish it. So I'm saying that to you. Finish it. Finish it for once and for all. Okay, so let me see. Jump that granny. Jump that it, granny. It's no use to anyone anymore. Amen. Okay, I read that. Okay, jump that. Okay, Jared's coming for her. You better believe that. Okay, I can't wait. Cause I liked the Jared, that first show I saw, but I was so disappointed that he stopped. I was like, she got him. She got him. And I was disappointed, but I'm looking forward to hearing him this evening. I'm looking forward to that. Just throw that trash away, says Teresa. Jared is coming for you. Better believe that he's not playing. Yep, that's definitely. LaWanda said, Darlene, he did. She keeps bringing it up. Tell Bumpy to leave him alone. White Swan. And she tried bragging about the statute of limitation. That's what I'm talking about. This lady, she really thinks she got away with something. She really thinks she got away with something. She really thinks she got away with something. And that's the sad part. I never met anybody like this ever in my life. And I don't think in our lifetime, we will ever meet another family that's this dysfunctional. I've just never seen anything like this ever. In my 60 plus years, I never seen anything like this, guys. This is woo. This is straight from the pits of hell right here. This is crazy. And it just keeps getting worse. The more you learn about the family, the worse it get. The worse it get. Like she was telling everybody about her uncle. I think she was trying to take the attention off her. When she started talking about the uncle digging up baby's grave. Why she had to put babies in it? Why she couldn't just say he digs up graves? She said he was digging up baby's grave. They just let anything go on down there in Sarasota, right? And I know it's a lot of people live there, but did you all in Sarasota know all of this was going on? Y'all better go check on your loved ones that has passed and went on, because they said this man was digging up graves. I don't know what he was digging them up for. I don't even get it, but wow. That blows your mind right there. And it's the grandmother's son. Wow. What in the hell Dickens was going on in that family where this lady, you raised him, grandmama, you raised that boy, talking about you don't know what was wrong with him. You raised him. And he's out there digging up graves. Why you didn't get him some help? I'm sure it was some signs going on. When he was a little kid, you could tell something was wrong with him. Why you didn't get him some help? He only growed up to be digging up graves and raping boys? Wow, wow, wow. Boy, let me step my ass up out this family right here. This family right here is this family right here, guys. If you're talking about some stuff from hell, that's what I think about when I think about this family. This is a hell bound. Ooh, y'all remember that movie Hellraiser? That was a crazy movie right there, wasn't it, guys? That movie right there was crazy. It was showing all them different demons that was from hell. And they were just, I'm like, wow. Say it again, Granny, for the fools in the bushes. Girl, I don't believe all of this stuff have taken place. What a story. That's a story that's gonna bust hell wide open. I mean, Miss LB she needs to be held accountable for her action. It's time to stop sweeping things under the rug. You better say it. Honda Slovenheim made a video saying he wrong. He wrong for speaking about it on the internet, and he did respect his mama, his mammy. Who said that? A victim. Shaking. Shame on her. Man, that woman, something wrong with that lady right there. She don't drunk the Kool-Aid. I can tell y'all, she don't drunk the Kool-Aid and she don't ate the food, guys. Cause y'all see how big she is, so you know she eat anywhere she go. She eat anywhere she go, so she don't ate the food and she don't drunk the Kool-Aid, so her mind is possessed. She don't see no wrong. She can't see nothing. She's under that demonic spell that so many of them are under. Yeah. And I bet she got a whole cupboard full of seasoning. You giving that seasoning away? Ooh, that season good. I want some. Come on over here and get you a box of it. I got you a whole case waiting on you. So she can't see nothing. Something wrong with her. Yes. Something wrong with her. I just be damn. Sherilyn say, Granny, this is good content. Thank you, Sherilyn. Patricia say, I don't think Jerry is afraid to go after her. It was just he had other topics. Yeah, I didn't say he was afraid. I just say he didn't want to touch it. So let's not say, that lady over there say you scared. I didn't say that. So if you're listening, Gerald, so don't come after me tonight. I said you didn't want to touch it because it's so messy. That's what I said. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you for not wanting to touch it because it stink of a whole community. This is some SHIT with flies and maggots and everything in it. Okay, this is some real doo-doo right here. You don't want I wouldn't want to touch it. But see, you got more experience in this kind of stuff. I wouldn't touch it. Yes, sir. I wouldn't touch it. Please, 500,000 or Tracy, I don't know what that means. B-O-T, I don't know what it means, Tracy. You know I don't. Ask Granny post teenager video today, so I don't think he's done with her. Okay. Oh, y'all got me so excited, Angela. I can't wait. Say it again, Granny, for the fools in the bushes, okay? Bridget. Hello, Granny. Okay. Hello, Bridget. Let me not be rude. I'm sorry, darling. I was just trying to catch up with my reading. Sorry, baby. TW, nope. Bumpy don't have all them followers. Oh, we know she don't. Absolutely. Hello, Shalonda. You better say that she paid for them followers. Granny, I don't think she had them. I don't either. I don't. I think she just say that to make the other people mad, but it don't bother me. It don't bother me. I'm not going to be on social media being a total fool. I'm going to have a good reputation behind my name. I believe he's going to do something about it this time, okay? In my opinion, Bumpy created page and followers, okay? Bumpy is sick-minded, says TW. Bridget said, Granny, that lets you know she had a plan and a plot. Yep. Granny, she come from a bloodline of those type. That's what that movie Hellraiser is like. It's a bloodline. That's what I was looking for, the word. That's it, TW, that's it. Honey is on welfare. Honey is a welfare recipient that will do anything for attention from Bumpy, says Pisces. Okay? TW says she's hollering. I would never do my mom like that, okay? You got him and he not you. She's stupid in her real life, says TW. Right, because she like women. So why he can't like and love who he want to love? So confused in the head. So confused. She's so confused. He's so confused and she's so confused. TW say, Tyrese, they dummies to me. I'm sick seeing so many women supporting the mess. I just know they all have had the Kool-Aid. I'm convinced of that. If you all will go back and watch my videos, I did a video when I first started out because I did not understand why the people were so attracted to her and why they were so drawn to her. So I was studying the video, and every time I watch her video, I heard the wind chimes, and she'd be inside the house, and the wind chime was just every time, I would hear the wind chime. So I said, why do I hear those wind chimes? I mean, if I started watching her at night when she was getting ready for bed, and I would hear the wind chimes. I said, what are those wind chimes I keep hearing? And it was like, it was just bugging me like, wind chimes? Why am I hearing wind chimes in the house? No winds blowing, nothing moving, nothing. Why am I hearing these wind chimes? But anyway, guys, I did a video about it. I said the wind chime, when her people be watching her and those wind chimes make that noise, they go into this trance, and they be like, okay, master, whatever you say, master. Okay, yeah, they mind just be gone, and they be listening. I mean, I noticed stuff like that, guys. I was like, and then what got me, and she started talking all that voodoo stuff. I said, oh Lord, I'm on to something now. I knew it was something to make those people just go into this trance. And then they be snorting and spitting and don't talk about her. And I want to also tell Chatting with Angel Mom, let me tell you something funny, baby. That Susie Q lady, she been a troll since I started, okay? She used to come into my comments, Angel Mom, and leave me the worst comments. She used to come in my chat and leave me the worst comments. And I see she's still at it. She has definitely drank the Kool-Aid and have ate the food with the seasoning on it. She is under some type of demonic trance, and she can't help herself. She thinks that she's fighting for a good cause, but that Susie Q been around a long time, reaping havoc on new content creators. She needs to go take many of seats, go to the church and tell them that she got a demon living inside her and ask them to perform an exorcism on her so she might can be herself again. When you said that today, I said, man, you mean to tell me she out here still doing the same thing? I couldn't even believe she's still out here doing the same thing, but she's still doing the same thing. Make her social media famous. Call her name. Say my name. Say my name. Say her name. Say her name. Susie Q. Say her name. so she can go somewhere and sit down. She come for all new content creators. Well, I know one messy old person on here. We believe and support the real Killer Ken. That's right. God got you, young man. Very proud of you. Amen. Amen. You better say it. Speak to his life ex, Granny. Yes. Yes. I know he's going to do great things. He's going to do great things. I don't even know whether it's true, but I heard that allegedly he tried to hurt himself after he broke up with somebody in a relationship. Please don't ever do that again. You got to know that this too shall pass. You got to run on. Run on and see what the end's going to be. Okay? Relationships are like fishes in the ocean. When one get away, you just throw that line in there again and you'll catch a bigger, better one. Don't ever let a relationship make you want to end everything. You got greatness in you, and you got to let your light so shine in this world. I hope I never hear anything like that ever again where you are concerned, because I'm going to tell you something. The heart can withstand a lot. And we all have had our heart broken in pieces, if not through a relationship, the loss of a loved one. But you got to run on. You got to run on and see what God has in store for you. You got to see what your end's going to be. I see one today. She seemed like she's losing her mind. Glad you found your voice, young man. Amen. Great live, as Granny. Thank you. I seen it pop up. I'm like, huh? Who the heck is that? Well, the one I see is Messy Boots Brown. Wow. Granny, you're popping over here. Thank you. I call her Blonde Dreads, okay? I don't think she got rid of him. I think he's still pursuing it. Okay, we're going to find out now that it's up. Now that the can of worm been open again, we're going to see. Granny, she speak on all the family members. Pedo behavior. Okay, pedo behavior. It's disgusting. Her family makes Sarasota look bad. The sad part is he never get the mother love that he needs and deserves. Oh, please don't say that, okay? I just want God to send him a angel mom. Send him another mother. Somebody, just because she brought him in this world, don't mean he gotta treat her like a mom. Cause like he said today, she ain't never treated him like a son. Y'all stop, don't make him feel guilty, because that lady been terrible to that boy. She been terrible to him. And she ain't got no feelings, and she ain't got no feelings for him. And I just want him to just know, it's so many people love you, just love you. And they would love to have you for their son. Yes, they would love to have you for a son. The whole family evil. I'm glad breaking the curse. Yes, teenager, you is breaking the family curse. Granny, slept with, ooh. Oh yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. That's something else, guys. Let's say this. That's crazy that her mother slept with the grandmother's husband, boyfriend for 12 years, and she started at 10 years old, allegedly. So if you're 10 years old, what are you doing having sex at 10 years old with a grown man? You all know I have little grandkids, and my little granddaughters, they ain't thinking about no sex. 10 years old? So what happened to her mother to the point she wanted to have sex with that man? Did he rape her when she was 10 years old? And then she just liked it and they kept it going? It's crazy. Like I said, dysfunctional at its highest. Dysfunctional at its finest. Let me say finest. I never heard of such things. Never heard of such things. They have numeralized their shit. Yes, you're right, Sharon. They have made it like normal. Like, you know, she come on here talking about all children be hunching. All children be hunching. They have normalized this bad behavior. What else did she try to normalize? She talking about, well, my boys, I don't know what you guys heard this or not, but I was watching one of her live way back then. She said that her boys now, they watch porn. I said, woo, girl, are you serious? She said, they be watching porn. I said, wow. You the mom, what you mean to tell me you let them watch porn? So, you know, you can only expose a child to so much. Y'all remember the TLC group that made the song Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls? Please stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to. And then it says in one part of the song, it says, she gives him loving that his body can't handle. So that makes me think of that when somebody say something like, that means you give them something in their mind that their mind's not ready for. Their mind is not ready for that kind of stuff. And you just push it down their throat like, they got to learn it anyway. I want them to learn it from me. What? Mothers like myself and so many of you guys, we shelter our kids. That means we don't let no hurt, harm, or danger come near our kids. We definitely not hurting our kids. We not hurting our kids, and we will kill a rock for our kids, okay? That means we'll be fighting forever trying to kill a damn rock. That's what it means. Hyperbole. We'll kill a rock for our kids. I don't know why you don't be that protective over your children. You let nothing happen to those kids. Those kids, God trusted you with those kids. And you failed. You failed the assignment, girl. You failed the assignment. TW say absolutely under that bumpy spell. Yeah, they under that spell. They under that spell. Yes, they under that spell. Granny, oh my God, I was screaming. You are telling like it is tonight. You brought it tonight. I said, I'm finna tell you guys, I'm just going to take y'all to the beginning. We're going to do a live because this is how my live used to be. I used to have 300, 400, 500 people in my chat with my live in my beginning. Because I used to tell it like it was. I ain't discriminate. I talked about everybody. And people like hearing the truth. A lot of people just didn't like me. Like, you messy because I be telling the truth. I tell the truth. I don't see how anyone can support her. Nonsense. That's right. That's right. He is living away from her just like he needs to. That's right. I'm so glad. Hey guys, that's the best thing she did. Put him out. We so happy she put him out. Because I don't think he could have survived. So everything happens for a reason. I'm so glad that you're on your own. It's going to be rough. It's going to be scary sometimes, but you're doing the right thing. Don't look back as far as going back to live there. Under her supervision, never. Let that lady go on. Because God is going to deal with her in the end. And she done had so much pleasure in this world. It is time for her to see the other side of pleasure, you know, because she did some heart-wrenching, awful things to her children. That's the bad thing. Linda say, TW, they pathetic. Granny, I keep telling folks that idiot got them food under a spell. She always exposed it. Yeah. She be saying stuff like, I'm going to go to the cemetery and I'm going to dig up me some dirt. And I'll be like, what? And y'all eat her food? And y'all, you know what? We need to just pray for Tanya, because Tanya, it didn't get on Tanya. But I wouldn't let her cook shit. I wouldn't let her cook diddly squat for me. Never. Not because I know her mind. And what the Bible say? As a man thinketh, so is he. So she have those kind of thoughts, guys. I don't know why y'all light is not on. Why your radar is not on. This lady speak this type of stuff out of her mouth. That means she thinks like this. And the Bible, the word, stand on that word. As a man thinketh, so is he. Come on now. Grant ain't to be played with. Thank you, TW. I'm loving your kickback too, TW. TW got a lot to say tonight, guys. She all up in this chat. Who else got something to say? Y'all speak it, because these people think they're going to shut you up and bring you to silence where you're not going to tell the truth and speak your mind of the things that you see, the things that they are exposing, the things that they're showing you. And somebody's going to have the audacity to tell you to mind your own business. Well, this is my business. I am a YouTube creator. I'm a content creator. And everything that happens on YouTube is my business. They say, mind the business that pays you. That's what I'm doing. This is the business that pays me. Everything that's on social media, YouTube, is my business. Light bulb moment, boop. Thank you, Riri Reacts. Thank you so much. It's somebody else's up there, and I'm sorry that I missed you, but I'm going to have to scroll and make sure I say thank you to everybody. I guess it went off the page, so I didn't get to say thank you. But Tracy and Pisces, I know y'all got my back. So make sure you all please thank everybody that's given to the platform tonight. We love those guys, because I can't, it's no me without them. There she go. Hey, 4-leaf clover, how are you? Just made, what she say? Just made it, but you're speaking, Granny. Oh, you got to do the replay, 4-leaf clover, because Granny is telling it all tonight. I said I am triggered. That's my title. Anytime that situation come up, guys, I am just like, who was that on our Chase platform that was just so distraught? I'm like that person. I am triggered. I am triggered. Royal Queen, whoever it was, but they were so triggered. They said, I'm out in my car, I'm crying. I'm crying uncontrollably. That's me. My heart aches, and it makes me feel better to talk about it and to expose the players like Ashley. Lying Ashley. That's her name, guys. Lying Ashley. The lady that came from the that she did a Houdini act. Watch me pull a rabbit out of my ass. Ashley, lying Ashley. Yeah, that's who she is. That's who she is. I heard someone say that before, Granny, and practice. Yeah. She be talking crazy when she talk about Ross. That girl starts seeing red. She starts seeing it all. I'm just gonna let God handle her, but cause I wanted to go to the cemetery and I was gonna dig up some graves, and not dig up grave, but I was gonna get me some dirt. And I'm like, huh? What? But no, I ain't gonna do that. But I thought about it. Girl, stop. You doing it, but you got no power. You have no power over people. God has the power. Jesus rose from the dead with all power in his hand. You and your little demons and all of your imps and all of your minions have no power over anybody on this social media platform. You have no power. You have no power. You have no power over your people only. Only over your people, the people that worship you. You have power over them. You don't have power over people that don't worship you, lady. No power. We need more of your commentary, says Kia. Granny, don't play. Wasn't me. Wasn't me, Granny. Okay, all right, guys. So I tell you, I am so triggered by what this lady said, and how she went and found that lady. That lady up come on lying. Do anybody believe this lady that don't support LA? Do anybody believe that lady? That lady did not even know what she was talking about. I really like that Roz and Chase, you guys have moved her ass right on out the way where she needs to be. She got some healing to do. She needs to go heal herself. She do not need to be on social media because she got too many problems that she need to resolve. So only thing she do, you know, those numbers drove her ass crazy. So she just be sitting around thinking about, how can I get my numbers up? How can I get my numbers up? I know. I'm gonna use one of my sex toys and I'm gonna deep throat that sex toy. Oh yeah, that'll get my numbers up. How can I get my numbers up? How can I get my numbers up? Oh yeah, I know how to get my numbers up. I'm going to bring back up to everybody when my son say I assaulted him. Oh, that'll get my numbers up. That'll get my numbers up. How can I get my numbers up? How can I get my numbers up? I'm going to go cuss everybody out and tell everybody to kiss where the sun don't shine. And I'm going to tell everybody that they going to die. I'm going to tell everybody they're going to die. We know we're going to die. Everybody got a day to die, baby. So you ain't saying nothing that ain't going to happen one day, but you have no power to name the date. Everybody going to die. Yeah, we know that. So let me see how I get my numbers up. Puss assholes. Puss assholes. Let me see how I get my numbers up. These puss assholes keep messing me up. That damn Roz over there. Every time I try to do something, she'll talk about it and mess me up. She messed me up. Just like I was trying to sell my used car. I was trying to sell my car and she messed that up too. Because she keep telling everybody my plan. You like an open book, baby? You like an open book? We can read your ass. I know how you think. Because I have that gift. See, I got many gifts that you don't even know about. I can read your mind. I know how you think. I know how you think. I really know how you think. I do. So I know you want me to stay away from you because I know how you think. But guys, I'm telling you guys, I'm getting ready to end my live. I want everybody to get ready. We're going to go listen to Ross and Chase and Jared, everybody else that's coming on tonight. I thank you guys so much for joining me this evening. Thank you guys for the super chats, super stickers, memberships. I'll be back tomorrow morning, back to normal. I'll be came down off this mountaintop. My spirit will be right with the Lord, and I will be ready for inspirational morning and to read some Bible scripture. Because what I'm going to be listening to the rest of the night, I'm going to feel real nasty and real dirty. I might take like 3 showers before I take a bath. Before I go to bed. Because they're going to be talking about nasty over there. So I got to wash all that residue off me talking about her. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Thank you everybody for joining. If I didn't shout you guys out, I will go back and look at the comments. I thank everybody for joining me. If anybody want a special shout out, oh, hey, Chase. Chase in the house. Whoop, whoop. Chase in the house. Whoop, whoop. So we got Chase in the house. I thought I saw Mel, but I'm not for sure because I be going too fast. All of my other favorite people that's here all the time. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. You guys know we are family. We are family. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got all my sisters with me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We are family. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, everybody, and sing. Yeah. So we got all our sisters, and we are family, and we are supporting each other. We done with the foolishness. We done with the foolishness. We on social media. We got a social media platform. These people give us plenty of stuff to talk about. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, guys. Don't be offended when them fools come and tell you to mind your business. This is your business. Social media is your business. They say, well, mind the business that pays you. That's what we're doing. Social media, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, pay us. So we're minding the business that pays us. Okay, guys? I love you guys. See you later.